The Kingdom of Croatia-Slavonia was a nominally autonomous kingdom within the Austro-Hungarian Empire, created in 1868 by merging the kingdoms of Croatia and Slavonia following the Croatian-Hungarian settlement. It was associated with the Hungarian Kingdom within the dual Austro-Hungarian state, being within the lands of the Crown of St.Stephen or Transleithania. The kingdom was ruled by the Habsburg Emperor-King of Austria-Hungary under his title as King of Croatia and Slavonia. The king's appointed steward was the Ban of Croatia and Slavonia. In 1918, the kingdom declared independence and reformed into the state of Slovenes, Croats and Serbs. Name: the kingdom used the formal title of the Triune Kingdom of Croatia, Slavonia, and Dalmatia, thereby pressing its claim on the Kingdom of Dalmatia. But Dalmatia was a crownland within the Imperial Austrian part of Austria-Hungary. The claim was, for most of the time, supported by the Hungarian government, which backed Croatia-Slavonia in an effort to increase its share of the dual state. The union between the two primarily Croatian lands of Austria-Hungary never took place, however, according to the Article 53 of the Croatian-Hungarian Agreement governing Croatia's political status in the Hungarian-ruled part of Austria-Hungary. The Ban's official title was Ban of Kingdom of Dalmatia, Croatia and Slavonia. The laws passed in Croatia-Slavonia used the phrase Kingdom of Dalmatia, Croatia and Slavonia. In Hungarian, Croatia is referred to as Horvatorsorg and Slavonia as Slavonia. The combined polity was known by the official name of Horvat-Slavon Sag. The short form of the name was Horvat-Slavnorsorg and, less frequently, Horvat-Totorsorg. The order of mentioning Dalmatia was a contentious issue, as it was ordered differently in the Croatian and Hungarian language versions of the 1868 settlement. History: the Kingdom of Croatia-Slavonia was created in 1868, when the former kingdoms of Croatia and Slavonia were joined into one single kingdom. The Croatian parliament, elected in a questionable manner, confirmed the subordination of Croatia-Slavonia to Hungary in 1868 with signing of Hungarian-Croatian Union Constitution, called the Nagodba. This kingdom included parts of present-day Croatia and Serbia. After the Austro-Hungarian Compromise of 1867, the only remaining open question of the new state was the status of Croatia, which would be solved with the Hungarian-Croatian Compromise of 1868 when agreement was reached between the Parliament of Hungary on one hand and the Parliament of Croatia-Slavonia on the other hand, with regard to the composition by a joint enactment of the constitutional questions at issue between them. With this compromise, the Parliament of Personal Union controlled the military, the financial system, legislation and administration, see law, commercial law, the law of bills of exchange in mining law, and generally matters of commerce, customs, telegraphs, post office, railways, harbors, shipping, and those roads and rivers which jointly concern Hungary and Croatia-Slavonia. Similarly to these affairs, trade matters including hawking, likewise with regard to societies which do not exist for public gain, and also with regard to passports, frontier police, citizenship and naturalization. The legislation was joint, but the executive in respect of these affairs was reserved to Kingdom of Croatia-Slavonia. In the end, 55% of the total income of Croatia-Slavonia were assigned to the joint treasury. The Kingdom of Croatia-Slavonia held independent elections for Croatian parliament in 1865. 1867, 1871, 1872, 1878, 1881, 1883, 1884, 1887, 1892, 1897, 1901, 1906, 1908, 1910, 1911, 1913. The kingdom existed until 1918, when it joined the newly formed state of Slovenes, Croats and Serbs, which together with the Kingdom of Serbia formed the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats and Slovenes. The new Serb-Croat-Slovene kingdom was divided into counties between 1918 and 1922 and into oblasts between 1922 and 1929. With the formation of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia in 1929, most of the territory of the former Kingdom of Croatia-Slavonia became a part of the Sava Banat. Government and politics. Political status. The Austro-Hungarian Compromise of 1867 created the dual monarchy. Under the compromise, Austria and Hungary each had separate parliaments that passed and maintained separate laws. Each region had its own government, headed by its own prime minister. The common monarchy consisted of the Emperor-King and the common ministers of foreign affairs, defense and finance in Vienna. The compromise confirmed Croatia-Slavonia's historic 8 centuries-old relationship with Hungary and perpetuated the division of the Croat lands, for both Dalmatia and Istria remained under Austrian administration. At Franz Joseph's insistence, Hungary and Croatia reached the compromise in 1868, giving the Croats a special status in Hungary. The agreement granted the Croats autonomy over their internal affairs. The Croatian ban would now be nominated by the Hungarian Prime Minister and appointed by the King. Areas of common concern to Hungarians and Croats included finance, currency matters, commercial policy, the post office, and the railroad. Croatian became the official language of Croatia's government, and Croatian representatives discussing common affairs before the Hungarian Diet were permitted to speak Croatian. A Ministry of Croatian Affairs was created within the Hungarian government. Although the Nagodba provided a measure of political autonomy to Croatia-Slavonia, it was subordinated politically and economically to Hungary. Autonomous government. The autonomous government, a land government, was established in 1868 with its seat in Zagreb. Until 1914 it possessed 3 departments: Department of Internal Affairs, Department of Religion and Education, Department of Justice. In 1914 a 4th department was added for national economy. At the head of the autonomous government in Croatia-Slavonia stood the Ban, who was responsible to the Croatian-Slavonian Dalmatian Diet. The Ban was appointed by the King, on the proposal and under the counter-signature of the joint Hungarian Minister-President. List of bans from 1868 until 1918 to 1868. 1871, Baron Levin Rauch de Ny Acute K. 1871 to 1872, Kolom and Bedekovich. 1873 to 1880, Ivan Mazuranik. 1880 to 1883, Ladislav Pajacevic. 1883 to 1903, Dragutin Konedovari. 1903 to 1907, Teodor Pajacevic. 1907–1908, Alexander Rakoczai. 1908 to 1910, Pavel Rauch. 1910 to 1912, Nikola Tomasic. 1912–1913, Slavko Kovac. 1913 to 1917, Ivan Skurlich de Lomnica. 1917–1918, Anton Milovic. Law. The Supreme Court of Kingdom was the Stol Sedmiris, while the second-level court was the Banski Stol headed by the Ban. Counties. In November 1874, under Croatian ban Ivan Mazuranic, Croatia-Slavonia was divided into 8 counties: Modras Rijeka County, Zagreb County, Varaždin County, Bjelovar-Krzevci County, Virovitica County, Požega County, Srijem County, Lika Krabava County. Lika Krabava became a county after the incorporation of the Croatian military frontier into Croatia-Slavonia in 1881. The counties were subsequently divided into a total of 77 districts, which were then divided into okrugs and municipalities. Symbols. According to the Croatian-Hungarian Agreement in 1868, Croatia, Slavonia and Dalmatia can, within their own frontiers in their internal affairs, use their own combined colors and coat of arms, the latter, however, being surmounted by the Crown of St.Stephen. The emblem of the joint affairs of the territories of the Hungarian crown is formed by the combined arms of Hungary and of Croatia, Slavonia and Dalmatia. At times when joint affairs are being debated, the combined Croatian-Slavonia-Dalmatian flag is to be hoisted beside the Hungarian flag, upon the building in which the joint parliament of the territories of the Hungarian crown is being held. Demographics. Nationality. In the 1910 census, the total population numbered 2,621,954. Of the following nationalities: Croats 1,638,354, Serbs 644,955, Germans 134,078, Hungarians 105,948, others 98,619. 1875 data: Croats and Serbs 1,032,000, Germans 31,700, Hungarians 12,000, Czechs and Slovaks 5,000, Italians 2,000, Slovenians 2,000, others 2,000. Religion data taken from the 1910 census: Roman Catholic 1,877,833, Serbian Orthodox 653,184, Protestant 51,707, Uniate 17,592. Literacy. According to the 1910 census, illiteracy rate in Kingdom of Croatia-Slavonia was 45.9%. The lowest illiteracy was in Zagreb, Osijek and Zemun. Military. The Croatian Home Guard was the military of the kingdom. Notable Croatians in the Austro-Hungarian army included Field Marshal Svetozar Borović, commander of the Imperial and Royal Aviation Troops Emil Uzalik, commander of the Austro-Hungarian Navy Maximilian Jugovan, and Josip Broz Tito, who later became Marshal and President of Yugoslavia. Culture. The modern University of Zagreb was founded in 1874. The Yugoslav Academy of Sciences and Arts and Matica Hrvatska were the main cultural institutions in the kingdom. In 1911, the main cultural institution in the Kingdom of Dalmatia, Matica Dalmatianska, merged with Matica Hrvatska. Vijenak was one of the most important cultural magazines in the kingdom. The building of the Croatian National Theatre in Zagreb was opened in 1895. The Croatian National Theatre in Osijek was established in 1907. The Sisters of Charity Hospital in Zagreb was the first established in the kingdom. Religion. Catholic Church. Roughly 75% of the population were Roman Catholic, with the remaining 25% Orthodox. The Catholic Church had the following hierarchy within the kingdom. Judaism. In 1890, there were 17,261 Jews living in the kingdom. In 1867 the Zagreb Synagogue was built. Transportation. The first railway line opened in the kingdom was the Zidamni Most Zagreb-Sisak route, which began operations in 1862. The Zaprešić-Virajdan-Čakovec line was opened in 1886 and the Vinkovci-Osijek line was opened in 1910. Sports. The Croatian Sports Association was formed in 1909 with Franjo Bučar as its president. While Austria-Hungary had competed in the modern Olympics since the inaugural Games in 1896, the Austrian Olympic Committee and Hungarian Olympic Committee held the exclusive right to send their athletes to the Games. The association organized a National Football League in 1912. Legacy. In 1918, during the last days of World War I, the Croatian parliament abolished the Hungarian-Croatian Personal Union, and both parts of the Kingdom of Croatia and Slavonia and the Kingdom of Dalmatia became part of the state of Slovenes, Croats and Serbs, which together with the Kingdom of Serbia formed the Kingdom of Serbs, Croats and Slovenes. The new Serb-Croat-Slovene kingdom was divided into counties between 1918 and 1922 and into oblasts between 1922 and 1929. With the formation of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia in 1929, most of the territory of the former Kingdom of Croatia-Slavonia became a part of the Sava Banovina, and most of the former Kingdom of Dalmatia became part of the littoral Banovina.